Hey guys, it's your boy B back with more Mount Divide content, and today we are taking a look at Loki versus Thanos for Alliance Battle Legend. I'm gonna be doing the testing about the level 70 tier 3 Loki. I will be testing the tier 4 Loki later down the line. And I also need to show you something about ABX which can help you score higher. So we will be comparing level 80 Thanos versus level 70 Loki with Mighty Rages, and the artifact grade will be about the same. We have the 4-star on Loki, which is sort of like a micro rage, and we did get the same artifact for Cable before, and we saw that it did not actually make a big difference in ABX, but for ABL it was definitely nice. Now, this Thanos, I would say the build is actually from a 7 month or maybe 8 months old video, which I had to really look up on my channel when I did the level 80 Thanos test up. So, the run that I'm gonna show you with Thanos will be with the open day team up. I think it was Morgan Le Fay as well as Valkyrie. So that was much better, absolutely, compared to the alien villain team up. So these are the swords and everything. Let me just show you what I changed in the rotation that can help you in ABX and as well as maybe in ABL. I have not really tested that out properly, but that's it. So what we are actually doing right now is normal rotation. After this, we cancel the second skill after the first blast. So we go 2 cancel 1 really quickly in ABX. That's actually how it works, and I'm trying to use it. Again, we're doing 2, 1 hit and 1. That's what we will be doing. The main idea is to get the 2 cancel 1 within the same rage proc. We have about 1 second or something left, so we will try that. So that's how we will be actually playing. Now you can also try to cancel it after 2 or 3 slashes or the burst damage if you do think that it will make you do more damage, and kind of does actually. You can also do two, like you can let him hit the mobs or the enemy twice and then cancel into the first skill. But honestly, it kind of also makes sense to not use that because it kind of helps you in the roar cancels when you do that, and also the roar delays, specifically in AVX. Alliance Battle Legend is not that bad, or it doesn't make a big difference, although he does need a tier 4. Tier 3 Loki can die actually in Alliance Battle, and that's kind of hilarious because the 5th skill is still the same, and sadly he can still use the 5th skill or the normal rotation only twice between the light phase. So this one I'm going to show you with Thanos first, and this is obviously from an 8-month old video, so maybe I was not playing Thanos the best that time, maybe not, I forgot, because I think Thanos was very new when I made this video. But you know, you never know, sometimes you just use the old videos and get some fun. So now you might think I'm comparing the Thanos team up with obviously Morgan and Valkyrie, which I believe is the best team up for Thanos, against Loki with the new uniform, but with the villain alien team up. So absolutely, Loki with the no restriction team up will do more, but you will see why I'm actually using that run. I could have gone with the no restriction. I forgot about what team I actually used for Thanos later down the line, and I was not exactly expecting a toe-to-toe brawl or something like that against these two characters because they're both so different. And like, guess what? Like, it's kind of coincidental, right? So when Thanos came out, I obviously did not build Loki because I was hoping for Loki tier 4 as we get right now for Loki season 2. And this video was made when Thanos actually replaced Loki, and now I'm making this video when Loki replaces Thanos again. So you know, it comes back here and there. So we kind of all knew Loki was gonna come, like, you know, sooner or later, and now he's here. Although there's one big issue with Loki, which I will maybe talk about in the run or during the run, maybe in the tier 4 video when I do that. Alliance Battle Legend is really hard with Loki, and the reason is very simple. The 5th skill and his whole gameplay style still relies on the mobs being together. You have to clear the wave of mobs all together every single rotation, or you have a massive difference in your scores. Secondly, he can die, you know. So if you stay, you have to get hit, obviously, to make mobs come to you, or you know, have a cluster of mobs around, because the 5th skill does more damage when you have a cluster of mobs surrounded you. So if there are a cluster of mobs surrounding you, obviously they will attack you, and as a tier 3 character, Alliance Battle Legend mobs actually do insane amount of damage and they can kill your character before Surtur actually does. So that's also something, and specifically Loki being such a special character, basically following such a special play style, I would say. It kind of unique, but in a bad way because you have to play very carefully. So that can definitely make some big difference. Now this run was not exactly the best. You can see the ball was slight far, if you can collect it. It's not bad though. Like, I would not say this is bad. So we have about 7.5 million. Obviously, I think the last rotation I kind of screwed up, or not, I totally forgot. So yeah, I did not screw up. That's good. And we were able to get level 80 Thanos. We were able to get about 8.5 million with the no restriction team up. Now, let me just take you through the Loki season 2 uniform with Proxima and Enchantress. And this is, this is, look at that. Usually with characters, you would try to hit the beast or whatever as hard as possible, or just spam rotations. Right now, we're just waiting for the mobs. So the mobs are here now. We will just try and not get hit. By the way, Enchantress also strikes with Loki, and you will see in this run why this is so horrible. Really horrendous run, actually. So what happens is when Enchantress strikes for Loki, she can kill all the mobs around you. So you will lose massive damage while using Loki. And that is something that I don't like, obviously, which is, look at that. Enchantress came, but because I used the fifth skill before she could kill the mobs, that's why I'm surviving, okay? So you have to play him properly. It's not that hard to play him. The main, I would say, annoying thing will be the Enchantress striking. At tier 4, I would say the death issue will be, I think, gone, because tier 4 characters can tank hits from these Alliance Battle Legend mobs. But tier 3, it's insanely bad. Look at that. I'm just waiting. Now we do the rotation. And sadly, as I said, Loki can only do 2 rotations in the light phase. And because of that, we actually lose a lot of damage. Every single character, like literally every single character that you will see in the game right now can do at least 3 rotations within the light phase. Ghost Rider is I think is the one, just like Loki, who only does 2 rotations because of the high cooldown. And same is the issue with Loki, because the cooldown, you can see, even with 50% maxed out, you still have to wait 9 seconds between that. And the phase usually stays for about 21-22 seconds. I think 21 seconds is probably the correct time. So, and 9 seconds, with like 9 seconds cooldown, you need at least 27 seconds. So we have that 5 to 6 seconds of downtime where we cannot do anything. So it is what it is. You cannot change it. I'm just gonna play it through, and as you can see, the run is going great. Now see what happens. So after I think it was after this rotation or something. Yeah, it was okay, like not exactly the best. Now the light ball is gonna come, so obviously I was gonna collect it and see what happens. Enchantress actually is gonna strike, and she is gonna really mess things up. So I actually got this, and Enchantress strikes. She kills, I think, like half of the mobs, and I only got the damage on some of them. So Enchantress kind of screwed the run, honestly, and she could have, or I should say, the Loki could have done a lot more. As you can see, I'm trying to just run around doing nothing, and we end up doing about 8.1 million with Loki. If Enchantress was not gonna disrupt that run, I think we can absolutely get 8.6, maybe 8.7, 8.8 with tier 3 Loki as it is right now on a better run. So I think that's pretty awesome. Tier 3 Loki doing all of that. And Enchantress, as you can see, like if you check the striker skill, Loki is there. Loki also strike for Enchantress, and Enchantress, when attacked, actually strikes for Loki, as you can see, which kind of also really mess things up. Thanos strikes for Loki, Enchantress strikes for Loki, Hela strikes for Loki. I think Proxima is the only character that does not strike for Loki. So thank you, Netmarble. Our savior is here. And yeah, well, I'll do more videos on Loki. I will be doing a tier 3, level 80, maybe level tier 4 review with a normal rage with my own account as well. because I'm really gonna do him because I never did Thanos, Black Bolt, or anyone else. So definitely looking forward to do that. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think about Loki. He's absolutely stronger than Thanos. Definitely worth building. Thanks for watching. Give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you already have not. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.